Hi there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be comparing iPhone 11 versus iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 is Apple's recent release that may represent an excellent opportunity for fans of the brand to upgrade their phone. The device's technical sheet includes 5G internet and high processing power. In the following lines, we compare the two devices and evaluate if this is the time to make the switch. Check out to know the evolutions between the two devices to decide if it is worth switching devices. Comparing the two devices, there are significant changes in terms of screen configuration and design. The iPhone 14 features a 6.1-inch screen and the resolution follows Full HD+, 2532 by 1170 pixels, which gives a rate of 460 pixels per inch. The launch features an XDR OLED panel. This way, the smartphone can present the most vivid and bright display colors, something noticeable when positioning the devices side by side. Meanwhile, the iPhone 11 provides the same 6.1-inch display size, but the resolution is HD 1792 by 828 pixels, which guarantees 326 pixels per inch. As for the panel, the old model brings LCD, inferior quality to the later generations. The datasheet still mentions for the model 625 nits of brightness, while the new device marks 800 nits and peaks at 1200 nits, which means that it will be much more comfortable to use it under strong sunlight. Design-wise, the devices bring significant changes between the generations. On the back, for example, the alignment of the cameras in the photo arrangement is positioned on a square base at the top left. While the iPhone 11 brings the two lenses underneath each other, the new model has the lens assembly module on the diagonal. The new model features ceramic shield protection, which is stronger than any smartphone glass. There are differences in splash, water, and dust resistance. The new iPhone is rated IP68 and has a maximum depth of 6 meters for up to 30 minutes. Whereas, the previous generation phone, although also IP68 rated, has a maximum resistance of only 2 meters also for 30 minutes, according to IEC 60529. Both iPhones have a dual-camera photographic arrangement on the rear. Although the resolution is the same on both models, the iPhone 14 features autofocus on the front camera and also brings better performance in the dark due to the larger lens aperture of f/1.5 compared to the f/1.8 of the previous model. The iPhone 14 single-S camera suite are 12MP main f/1.5, 12MP ultra-wide f/2.4, 12MP front camera f/1.9. The iPhone 11 single-S cameras, on the other hand, look as follows: 12MP main f/1.8, 12MP ultra-wide f/2.4, 12MP front camera f/2.2. The manufacturer has introduced new features in the new generation's cameras. The sensor has become larger and, according to Apple, the lens has gained a 38% improvement in low-light capture in photos and videos. The company also guaranteed a 2 times faster capture on the iPhone 14 in low-light conditions and a 49% improvement in darker environments. Another differentiator is the TrueDepth technology, which can perceive the depth of the environment. Although it had present in the iPhone 11, it now gains autofocus. On both iPhone 14 and iPhone 11 it is also possible to shoot in 4K with the main camera module and the front sensor. Image stabilization is present in both cameras as the distinction is cinema mode for recording videos with a depth of field. With 4K HDR resolution at up to 30 frames per second for the new generation. Apple's new device features the same chip as last year. In this way, the A15 Bionic remains in the device's configurations. It works together with a 6-core CPU, 2 high-performance and 4 energy-efficient. The GPU, meanwhile, has gained the 5th core, one more in the new generation. Meanwhile, the iPhone 11 features a 13 Bionic, with a 6-core CPU and 4-core GPU. Storage for the iPhone 11 starts at 64 GB and goes up to 128 GB and 256 GB. Those migrating to the iPhone 14 will have no problem, as this generation is available starting at 128 GB, also with 256 GB and 512 GB options. Neither model comes with microSD card support. Regarding the battery, Apple does not reveal the mock capacity of the iPhone's battery. However, according to the manufacturer, there is an estimate that the iPhone 14 can achieve the capacity of 20 hours of video playback. The iPhone 11, on the other hand, has a battery capacity of 3,110 mAh. Depending on use, this amount should guarantee up to 17 hours of uninterrupted video playback. Regarding charging, both phones are compatible with the separately sold 20 watts fast charging. This way you can get a 50% battery boost in just 30 minutes. The wireless charging feature of up to 15 watts via MagSafe is only present in the new generation, but the key wireless charging technology is present in both. The iPhone 14 leaves the factory with the iOS 16 system, recently released by Apple. Among the new features is the customization of the lock screen with more engaging photos and widgets. You can also lock specific albums from the gallery. Older, the iPhone 11 was originally released with iOS 13. Today the Apple phone is on iOS 15.5 and is also capable of running iOS 16, according to Apple. The iPhone 14 brings support for 5G internet in its datasheet. The new mobile network being implemented can have connection speeds up to 50 times higher than 4G. Consumers who make the transition from 11 to 14 will notice the difference if they are in a region covered by the new technology. Both phones have NFC for wireless payments and sending files via AirDrop. Face ID, also present in both, supports facial unlocking. Apple's new model comes with Bluetooth 5.3, which is faster than the iPhone 11 S Bluetooth 5.0. In terms of connectivity, both devices are well served with physical phone chip input and virtual chip support, the so-called eSIM. In other words, the behavior of the iPhone will be essentially the same, regardless of the generation. The iPhone 11 is now available starting at $344.99. It has the availability of the tone, purple, yellow, green, black, white, and red. As for the iPhone 14, the launch was presented with a starting price of $799 for the 128GB model. In the colors, it presents as options: blue, purple, midnight, graphite, starlight, white, and red. Here ends our comparison on iPhone 11 and iPhone 14. We hope you find it very useful. If you have any suggestion, kindly share with us in the comments section. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please click on the notification bell in front of the subscribe button to turn on notification for this channel, so as to notify you when I post new video. Thank you for watching.